In this video, we're going to cover how to subtract fractions that have like or the same denominators, as well as fractions that have unlike or different denominators. We'll start by subtracting fractions with like denominators. That would be a problem such as, let me get myself lined up. I got a new iPad stand for Christmas and I'm still trying to make sure that I can line things up. So I, for example, could have 6/9 and subtract 3/9. Because I have the same denominator, the amount and the size of the pieces are the same, so we can simply subtract across. 6 minus 3 is 3. My denominator stays the same. So like denominators and subtracting with like denominators is pretty simple. We just work across. When we are subtracting with fractions with unlike denominators, we have a little bit more work to do. Say, for example, we are subtracting 12/18 and let me line up, and we are trying to subtract, good, that's better, 12/18, and we are trying to subtract 1/2. We can't just subtract across because our denominators are not the same. The amount of pieces we have and the size of those pieces are not the same. 12/18, if I can draw it for you guys, would be something like this. Oh, Lordy. And this is why we erase, because even teachers have a hard time with this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I know that my pieces are not perfectly even. Bear with me for a moment. 12/18 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's no easy way for me to look at this picture and subtract 1/2 because I would need to figure out what 1/2 of 12/18 is. We're not quite there yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our denominator the same. We're going to make an equivalent. We're going to find the least common multiple and make the denominators the same so that we can subtract. We will be finding what 1/2 is. So if I start over here, I need to find 18 and 2. So 18 times 1 is 18. 18 times 2 is 36. And we're going to stop there for right now because these numbers are rather large, and I'm hoping that I will be able to find a least common multiple. For 2, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. All right, so 18 does end up being my least common multiple. It is the smallest multiple that they have in common. In order to get 18, I had to multiply 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 18 times 1. So when I look at my subtraction fact, 12/18 can stay the same. We're not going to change that denominator. 1/2 I need to change. We said 2 times 9 equals 18, so I need to multiply that denominator by 9. Whatever I do to the denominator, I need to do to my numerator. So I'm also going to take that numerator and multiply by 9. I'm going to rewrite my fact below that beautiful picture. 12/18 minus 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. Now my subtraction fact reads 12/18 minus 9/18. Now I can subtract across, and I can check with my picture. So 12 minus 9 is 3. My denominator is the same, so it stays the same. 3, let me make that look like an 8, 3/18. If my picture were a little bit clearer, you would be able to better see that when I cross out 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm left with 3 that I highlighted left. I'm left with 3 of those 12/18. My picture is a hot mess, so I apologize. But since we came up with a like denominator, we can just subtract across. So 12/18 minus 1/2, we changed into 12/18 minus 9/18. We did not change the value, we just created an equivalent fraction, and we found our answer to be 3/18. In this video, we subtracted fractions with like denominators and unlike denominators.